Was I hit by a bus? I look as though I've been hit by a heavy, fast-moving Greyhound bus.
What really infuriated me is how quickly the winners got their cars. How could the winners' cars be lined up so quickly outside if they didn't know who the winners were beforehand? Because it's rigged. We drove 6,000 miles to this bloody affair and they parked our car in Vancouver.
I'm aging, Sydney. I'm getting lines in my face. I look like a brand new steel-belted radio tire.
That little Polish twerp, the one who won Best Foreign Documentary, got his car before ours. Splashed water on my trousers as they drove by. They must have snapped 50 photos of us going in. Coming out, a little Mexican boy with a brownie asked me where Liza Minnelli was.
Bet you, darling. I found the people that are singularly unattractive this year. I noticed a general decline in hair transplants and facelifts. Must be the economy, don't you think?
It's just not civilized out here. It's as simple as that. Did you notice Jack Nicholson sat there in tennis shoes? Black pattern leather tennis shoes. I've never seen anything like it.
Really? You must have been the only person there looking at Jack Nicholson's feet. By the way, who was that adorable young actor you were chatting with all night? Gorgeous, wasn't he? Where did you find him?
He was at our table. We shared a butter plate.
Hospitably cozy.
Careful, darling. We're tired and smashed. Let's not get into shallow waters.
Oh, I am sorry. Let's just talk showbiz. And who did you vote for, Sydney?
I don't vote, dear. I'm not a member of the motion picture industry. I'm an antiques dealer. One day when you're an antique, I shall vote for you. That's a promise.
I mean, who did you vote for privately? In that deep, deep inner twit recesses of your redundant mind, who were you hoping would win?
In what category?
The strangest thing happened when I lost Sydney. I actually felt your body relax. When Miss Big Boobs ran up there all teary-eyed and bouncing flesh, I felt all the tension released from every part of you. What could have caused so much joy, I wondered to myself. Happy that it was finally over, or just happy?
My, what a nasty streak you have when you drink. Also, when you eat, and sleep, and sit.
Oh, perverse Sydney, why are you so perverse? Picky. Were you unhappy because you didn't get to wear my dress tonight?
If I'd have worn your dress, darling, it would have hung properly.
Well, then now there is anything personal between us, or is that getting too personal?
Diana, I am sincerely sorry you lost this evening, but look at it this way. It's just a little bored, naked statue.
Just like you, darling. Would you please help me get the chiffon off me? If you help me, I'll let you sleep in it tonight.
My, we have taken a turn for the worst. Why don't we try and stay as sweet as we were?
Tell me, did he happen to carve his phone number in the butter patty for you?
Go to hell.
To hell? What's this? A direct assault? Frontal attack? That's not like you, Sydney. When Perry, that's your style.
You make me sick sometimes.
When, Sydney? Anytime at your convenience.
When you don't get what you want, you make certain everyone around you is equally as miserable.
Well, I haven't noticed any equals around me. I'm not miserable. I'm an artist. I'm creatively unhappy.
My, it's amazing how you can throw up verbally as well as nutritionally.
Adam, wasn't that his name? Adam the first man, not very appropriate for you, is it? He did look very Californian, I thought. Sort of a ballsy Doris Day.
Oh, come off it, Diana. Keep up a front for everyone else. Why can't we do the same for ourselves?
You mean lie to each other that we're perfectly well mated? A closet couple, is that what we are, Sydney?
I've never hidden behind closed doors, but I am discreet.
Discreet? You did everything but lick his artichoke.
Let's not have a discretion contest. I've heard all about the lunch breaks on the set. The only thing you don't do in the dressing rooms is dress. I'm going to have a Valium. If I'm not up by 9, I've overdosed.
I wouldn't like that, Sydney. What would I do without you?
Everything, darling.
I'm serious. Don't ever say that to me again. I will not have you dying.
I'll never be far from you, dear. I've left instructions to be cremated and left in a pewter mug next to your bed. Actually, it was always a good colour for me.
Why is he coming to England? That boy, he said, see you in London next week. What's he doing in London?
Acting, of course. He's making a film there.
What film?
I don't know. I don't follow other people's films. I barely follow yours.
Well, goddamn you and goddamn him and goddamn the Oscars, goddamn California, goddamn everything.
My, what is it about this climate that brings out the religion in you?
Bastard! Answer the question, why don't you love me?
What is that line from?
You son of a bitch, answer that question, why don't you love me?
Didn't sound like a question.
I am tired of paying for everything and getting nothing back in return.
I thought Spielberg paid for everything.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have been here tonight to meet him so that you can arrange to meet him in London next week. Why don't you love me, Sydney?
I've never stopped loving you. My way?
Your way doesn't do me any good. I want you to love me in my way.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning and we're both crocked. It's not the time to discuss biological discrepancies.
Faggot!
I thought you'd never ask.
Don't walk away from me. I'm so miserable tonight. Don't do this to me, Sydney.
It's not been a very winning evening, has it?
Screw the Oscars. Screw the Academy. Screw me, Sydney, please!